Hey everyone, it's Jay here. I want to do a short video to talk about Tourette's in the age of COVID-19. Tourette's in the age of COVID-19. Normally a lot of us have tics, both physical and vocal, that are going to gain attention no matter where you go when you're out in public. With COVID-19 and this pandemic being what it is, it seems to be making things a lot tougher for many of us. I know that there's a lot of people out there with sniffling tics, throat clearing tics, coughing tics. Me myself, I didn't have any sort of sniffling tics or throat clearing tics that I was aware of, but during this pandemic, I don't know what happened, but it's started to show themselves. So now when I go out, I sniffle, I clear my throat, and it's definitely turning heads. Especially I'm also still working, so I go into people's homes on a near daily basis, and it definitely doesn't help when you're sitting there in their home, and sniffling, clearing your throat. A lot of people do get worried. You get the looks, which I guess is it's normal for people to be scared. But what I actually did is, because I interact with so many people who are meeting me for the first time, I actually went on to a couple different Tourette's websites, and I got these printouts, and that's really what I want to talk about today, is these printout cards that I was able to download the PDF, cut them up, and now it's something that I can hand a customer. So I'll show you a cut copy, what it looks like, and I am definitely going to be posting these in the links, so in the description. So if this applies to anyone, or if they think it might be helpful, then they can by all means look in the description and follow the link and download them for themselves. All you need is access to a printer and a couple sheets of paper, and away you go. So this is the size of the cutout card, and what I am going to do now is I'm going to show the PDF. It should be showing right about now, and this one is actually from the Tourette Association of America. It is a printout taking COVID-19 into account. So it's somewhat specific. They've altered one of their regular ones. So, it's pretty good. I'll read through the COVID one, and we'll go from there. So it says, why do I act this way? Because I can't control it. I have Tourette syndrome, or a tic disorder, a medical condition. It causes me to cough, sniffle, or clear my throat, even though I'm not sick. Please understand, this is a medical condition, and I cannot control my tics. Treatment for Tourette and tics is limited, and there is no cure. I'm grateful for your understanding and empathy. The one right beside it is one of their regular ones that they've always had on their site, which is amazing to have. And to be honest, I wish I knew about this sooner. And this says, I have Tourette syndrome, a medical condition. It causes me to make loud sounds, have twitches, and say things I don't mean. Please understand that this is a medical condition. I can't control my tics. And it goes on to, essentially mimic what the end of the last one just said. Now, if you look below that, they also have, it says medical information card, and they explain Tourette's in a generalized fashion. So, Tourette syndrome is part of a spectrum of hereditary childhood onset neurodevelopmental conditions referred to as tic disorders. These conditions affect both children and adults, causing them to make sudden, uncontrollable movements and or sounds called tics. More than annoying, TS and tics can be emotionally, physically, and socially debilitating. So I thought this is great in general, but especially, that COVID one right now with everything going on. And I found another really good one too, and it's on Tourette's Action, which is a UK site. I believe it's tourettesaction.org.uk. And again, I am going to be I am going to be posting this in the description, so feel free to go there and pick that one up as well. Now, this one, I'll show that to you as well. Looks like that. And what I like about this card over here is it's a lot more prominent. So these actually, even with the other one, they just fold up. So it's something you can put in your wallet or in your pocket and pull out when you need to. But what I like, and I'm not sure if it's going to focus, is this one, the message is a lot, it's bigger and bolder, catches your attention a bit more, I think. And, this one should be up on the screen right about now. And I'll go through this with you as well. It's Tourette's action. And it just says in the little blurb there, Tourette syndrome can cause coughing and sneezing tics, which are not an indicator of COVID-19, but are a symptom of having TS. So it's great because it's short and sweet. And on the flip side, it says Tourette syndrome is a medical condition characterized by motor and vocal tics, involuntary movements, and noises. It may make people appear to behave in a bizarre, challenging, and even objectionable way. Although some people with TS may be able to suppress these tics for a while, they will eventually have to release them. Symptoms, all involuntary, may include the use of obscene or socially inappropriate words or gestures, imitations of other people's speech or gestures, the compulsion to touch people or things. Other disorders often associated with Tourette syndrome include attention deficit disorder, with or without hyperactivity, obsessive compulsive behaviors, and problem behaviors, aggression, rage, etc. So, I'm sure that some of you or some people you may know that this may actually apply to, and this might help them get out and about, in this day and age. So I really hope you'll avail yourself of the resources, or if you know anyone who does need it, point them in the right direction. And I really hope this helps, because I found it to be quite. I found it to be quite tough out there right now. Everyone's worried, and I get it. Stress levels are up, and stress levels are up for us too. Because we're going out there and we're being looked at suspiciously on top of everything we already deal with on a day-to-day basis, and it's definitely not a good feeling. But, hopefully, I'm hoping that these cards kind of, point certain people in the right direction. So I have actually had to give it to a few people, two actually, throughout this whole thing, and it really looked like an eye-opener to them, and they really appreciated, having that knowledge. So I guess all we could do is, keep educating people, as everyone around us, as best as we can, and hopefully we get rid of this stigma. On a side note, I do know that my hair is a little bit out of control, and my beard's getting a bit out of control too. The hair is, obviously, it's just really hard to go out and see a barber right now, so that probably won't be happening. To be honest, I might use this as an excuse to, start growing my hair again. We'll see. I used to have it quite long once upon a time, so we'll see if I want to deal with the middle stage again. That being said, the beard over here, I'm actually growing it out because my wife wanted to take a crack at shaving my face, because I don't do lineups, nothing like that. I use a razor, I just shave it all off, and I don't have the precision to do anything fancy. So the wife said she wants to put some sort of design or lineup or lines in my beard or whatever. So we're gonna see if she does that. If she does it, I might make a video on it. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes. And if it's worth posting, I'll do that too. Maybe a lighthearted video. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, thanks for listening as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I have a lot more, I have a couple more videos on the go right now, a couple different ideas of things I want to do. So, there'll definitely be more coming from my channel. So, if you're subscribed and you hit the notification bell, then you'll definitely be on top of it. And when my new stuff comes out, you'll be able to see it right away. Anyways, everyone, I hope everyone's staying safe out there. I hope your mindset's safe. Hope your mind's good, in a good place, and hopefully we see the end of this pandemic soon, and we can all get back to our regular lives. Until next time, Take care.